What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes, and we could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the LSU Tigers. Relay Sports College Football. Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Trying to find room. It's Durham. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize.
Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Sees an opening. Tackled all the way down at the 25. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's picked off in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He's going to take off. Past the 25. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team, is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Incompletion brings up third down. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Third down play for this offense. He keeps it on the design run, running with purpose. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to 44.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job. You can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking into the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Hoosiers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back. It's Hoover. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Beebe. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a
headed for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Now the point after try to tie the game heading to halftime. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Finally goes out of bounds in what will be the final play of the 1st quarter. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Let's check out the stats real quick. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
To the air. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. They continue to feed a reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship. And he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Harris. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Open field ahead. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Looking to scramble. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Hoosiers line up on first and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Strategy session before this third down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Makes a quick grab. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. The Hoosiers will look to convert here on 4th down. Using his legs, it's Richard. He did not. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
What an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition, but now their defense has to go out there and bow up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Looks like LSU has the first down. Now the Tigers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Quick dart to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their third and final. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They're going to run it. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And to hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's such a good job up front. This defense is playing so well. Chris, if you're going to defend the screen pass well, up front, this is what you have to do. You've either got to sell out to the quarterback right away, which is what you see here, and they get the contact and then ultimately the incompletion, or you have to recognize
it's caught. He's breaking free. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to run that hurry out. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense. No, it's fumbled. What a decision. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
One of the main keys for this defense was going to be hitting the quarterback today, being physical, in particular when he was in the run game on these options. And here they're able to contact the ball on the ground, and it's a fumble recovery for the defense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Working downfield, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. LSU now operating in the red zone. Fighting off the defender. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Breaks up 4th.
Boy, that's a great stop by the defense on 3rd down, but this is just inches to go. I think you go for this. Maybe a quarterback sneak here and maybe a quick count.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Let's throw to the right, looking for the first down. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
This is a ton of trust that this offense and this quarterback specifically has in this wide receiver. If you get him the ball, even on a short play, you feel like he can make a play with his legs and his athleticism, and he's able to do that for a touchdown. That is a big play for this offense and a lot of faith in that skill on the outside.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Hoover. The pressure's on. With the catch, it's Richard.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
They can't stop him. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He'll be ruled down right there is made. And he's not going to get there. Defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Grab down the middle, it's Beebe. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Quick pass, the catch is made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
This offense has got to...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Nice grab. It's Marsh. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And Chris, I won't give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Grab behind the line. It's Beebe.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And this pass is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Just so difficult to throw the ball in this area of the field because it's condensed. You're in the red zone. These defensive windows, they're just smaller, and you can see they reacted. Nice hit right as the ball arrives.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Brad for a touchdown. Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. This will be caught as they convert for the two-point conversion.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's Durham. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. We've got one more timeout to use now. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Tight end goes in motion. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Levitt. That's reeled in. It's Green. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. Grinding away with a running game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
third down out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their third and final. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Warning play called on third and short. And no room to run again. Strong run defense here.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call from that coordinator.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Still no answer for this offense. So the touchdown is huge, but now the crucial 2-point conversion to get it to a 1-score game. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pounding away with the run game. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the single back takes the handoff. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. Huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joel, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah, I totally agree with them, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee in terms of the playoff that they're creating. And this is a group that I would not want to play. You think about what we saw today and the rhythm that they built, the momentum that they've created. This is a team that could be dangerous moving forward.
That'll wrap up